Dear TET aspirants, welcome to Chetan Tutorial YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to explain how the chemical reactions can be balanced. Here I have taken the 5 equations. By these equations, I am going to tell how the equations can be balanced. So why the chemical reactions are balanced? Because mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. So to conserve the mass during the reactions, we have to balance the chemical reactions. In the first equation, here there are the 2 reactions and 1 product. So there are 2 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms to give 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So here, as there are 2 hydrogen atoms, as here 2 hydrogen atoms in the product, so hydrogen atom is balanced. Number of hydrogen atoms are balanced. Oxygen are 2 atoms in the reactant side and oxygen is 1 atom in the product side. So to make oxygen atoms 2, to make the number of oxygen atoms as 2, what we have to do, we have to write the number 2 at the back side of the molecular formula of the water. We should not write anything here. We should not disturb this molecular formula. We have to write the number at the back side of the molecular formula of the any chemical compound. So as we have written the 2 number here, so number of hydrogen atoms are 4. Here number of hydrogen atoms are 2. So what we have to do, as the number of hydrogen atoms are 2, to make it as 4, we have to write the number which makes the number of hydrogen atoms 4. So if I write 1, it will become 2 only. So if I write the 2, number 2 here, number of hydrogen atoms are 4. So number of hydrogen atoms 4 here, number of hydrogen atoms 4, oxygen 2, oxygen 2. This 2 is applicable to hydrogen as well as oxygen. But this 2 is applicable to only hydrogen. So number of hydrogen atoms are 4, number of hydrogen atoms are 4. So the equation is now balanced. Coming to the second equation, magnesium reacts with oxygen to give magnesium oxide. Number of magnesium atoms in the reactant side is 1, magnesium atom in the product side is 1. Oxygen are 2. Here oxygen is 1. So what we have to do? We have to write the number 2 at the back side of the molecular formula of the magnesium oxide. So by writing 2, the magnesium atoms become 2. What is the condition? As we have written the 2 here, we have to check whether any number of the atoms are changed or not in the compound of this. So as I have written 2, what happened? The magnesium number atoms changed. Number of magnesium atoms are 2. Here 1. So what we have to do? We have to write 2 here. And oxygen are 2. Oxygen are 2. So by writing 2, oxygen atoms become 2. And here also 2. So this also equation of balanced. Coming to third equation, methane reacts with oxygen to give carbon dioxide and the water. Here we have more than 2 to 3 types of the element. So we have to go to that type of element which has more number of atoms. See, here is only 1 carbon atom, 4 hydrogen atoms, 2 oxygen atoms. So if we once glance through this, here there are 4 hydrogen atoms. So which has more number of atoms, hydrogen atoms. So first you have to check this. What I mean to say, the atom which has more atoms, we have to go to this. We have to balance that atoms first. So as there are 4 hydrogen atoms, which it seems to be more, 4 hydrogen atoms. Here we have 2 hydrogen atoms. So what I will do, I will write 2 at the back side of the water molecular formula. So by writing 2, number of hydrogen atoms become 4. Here number of hydrogen atoms are 4. So by writing 2 here, the number of oxygen atoms are 2, become 2. So total oxygen atoms in the product side, oxygen 2 and here oxygen 2. 2 plus 2, 4. So number of oxygen atoms in the product side are 4 and oxygen atoms in the reactant side is 2. So what I will do, I will write 2 at the back side of the oxygen atom. So it has become 4. 2 plus 2, 4 and here 4. Number of oxygen atoms 4 and number of oxygen atoms are 2 here, 4 and 4. So number of oxygen atoms are balanced. Carbon is 1, carbon is 1. Hydrogen are 4, hydrogen are 4. So this equation is balanced. Coming to the fourth equation, FeSO4 gives Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. In this case also we have to go to that element which has more number of atoms. So here oxygen has 4 atoms. So we are going to balance this here. Oxygen 4 atoms in the reactant side. In the product side, here we have 3 times where oxygen we can see. At the 3 places we can see the oxygen. 1, 2, 3. So oxygen 3, oxygen 3, oxygen 2. So total 3 plus 2 plus 3, 8. Here we have 4. What we have to do? By writing which number at the back side of this molecular formula, it will become 8. We have to write that number. So if I write 2, it will become 8. So this number is, we have to multiply this number, not the addition. 2 4s are 8. So now oxygen has become 8. Here already we have 8. But by writing 2, the number of iron atoms are changed to 2. Here we have already 2. Then sulfur how many? 2. Here also we have 2. Once again I am going to check. Hydrogen, if iron atoms are 2, iron atoms are 2. Sulfur are 2, sulfur are 2. Here and here 1 and here 1. Oxygen atoms are 8. 2 4s are 8. Here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this also, now the equation is balanced. Coming to the fifth equation, lead nitrate gives lead oxide plus nitrogen oxide plus oxygen. Here also we are going to go to that element which has more number of atoms. So we can see oxygen has more number of atoms. So see here, this is here we have to do multiplication. 3 2s are 6. So number of oxygen atoms are 6. This 2 is applicable to nitrogen and the oxygen, not the lead. This 2 is applicable to nitrogen and the oxygen, not the lead. But this 3 is applicable to only oxygen. So number of oxygen atoms in the reactant side are 6. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to make it 6 in the reactant side, in the product side. I have to make 6 in the producted side. So by writing where the number of oxygen atoms becomes 6. So if I write here, what happens? If I write 2 here, 2 2s are 4, 5, 6, 7. But I want 6. We want 6. So I will write here. See. Now the oxygen 2, 2, 2, 6. Now oxygen become 6. And lead is 1 here. Now lead is 2 here. So what I will do? I will write 2 here. So the lead has become 2. And nitrogen are how many? 4. Nitrogens are 4. So this here 2 and here 2, 4. So what I will do? I will write 2 here. So this equation is also balanced. If you like the video, please like, share and comment. Thank you for watching the video.